My wife had been terrified of dogs her whole life. Then, out of nowhere, she brought home an Alaskan Malamute. She ate with it, slept with it, and called it her precious baby. Meanwhile, I was holding our screaming, starving daughter, begging Ava to breastfeed, but she gave the milk to the dog instead. I put up with it over and over until our anniversary dinner. I stood up in front of every guest and told her I wanted a divorce, saying she'd walk away with nothing. Everyone thought I'd lost my mind. All this over a dog? They asked. Yeah, I said. Ice cold. A male dog too. Ava lost it. She grabbed the cake and smashed it in my face. A dog can protect the house and grow up with our daughter. You want to throw me out for that? I wiped the frosting off, glanced at the room she'd renovated for the dog, and smirked. If he's so great, after the divorce, call him your husband. You piece of crap. Ava's voice was shaking with rage. I only gave Bailey the milk because I had a cold. I didn't want the baby sick. You've held that against me this whole time? She continued. Fine. I'll feed her right now, in front of everyone. She yanked her neckline down, flashing skin. Ava, cut it out, her dad yelled. She was about to go all the way, but I didn't flinch. I pulled out a divorce agreement I'd had ready for a while. Sign it now, I said flatly, and you can still walk out of here with some dignity. Dead silence. Everyone was staring at me like I was the worst person alive. After all, I'd only been able to finish school because the Powell family paid for it. I was an orphan with nothing. They took me in, let their daughter marry me, and helped me build everything I had. And here I was, ready to throw it all away over a dog. Even Ava looked confused. She never expected her quiet, easygoing husband to flip like this. You scumbag. Her foster brother Samuel stormed over and spit in my face. My dad paid for your school, opened every door. My sister married you and gave you everything. And now you want a divorce over a dog? Are you even human? He's right, Liam. A guest chimed in. You're really blowing up your marriage over this? Ava grabbed my sleeve, tears welling up, her voice soft and shaky. Honey, since we got married, I've never once yelled at you. Maybe I've been a little off since the baby. Maybe I've neglected you and Zoe, but I can do better, she added. My dad even said he's handing the whole company over to you this year. Please, can we not do this? She looked so small, so pitiful, and everyone in the room melted. All eyes begged me to just let it go, but I shook her hand off. Hard. She stumbled and hit the floor. I don't want it. I'm done playing this game with you. Ava stared up at me, completely shattered. Liam, was any of it real? Were you just using me this whole time? I shrugged. If that's what you want to believe, sure, let's call it a game. You son of a Samuel snapped. He grabbed an empty wine bottle, smashed it on the table edge, and pointed the jagged end at me. When you married my sister, you promised you'd love her forever. Who got up at 4 a.m. for the buns she was craving? Who knelt before doctors during labor? Who cleaned up after her while running a fever? Now you show your true colors? Heartless animal. I wasn't going to deny any of it. I did all that out of love, but it didn't change what I wanted now. Still, seeing him this worked up, I couldn't help myself. You've never been married yourself, but you're all up in your foster sister's business. Don't tell me you're the one who wants to marry her. You're disgusting. His face twisted with rage. I just feel bad for her. He lunged at me with the broken bottle. I sidestepped, grabbed his wrist, and twisted. The jagged edge now hovered an inch from his own face. Sam, stop! Ava screamed, snatched a chili sauce bottle off the table, and hurled it at me. Crash! Everyone froze. Glass sliced my cheek. Hot chili oil mixed with blood. Through the blur, I watched Ava rush to Samuel. Are you okay? Only after checking him did she turn to me with tissues. Honey, I'm sorry. If you're mad at me, take it out on me. But why embarrass Samuel? I was bleeding, but every person looked at me like I was the villain. Samuel whimpered to Ava. See, sis, he can't stand any guy near you. First Bailey, now me. I'll leave the country. Ava turned to me with one last shred of hope. If it's about Bailey, I'll get rid of him. Can we move past this? Done with the show? I said. Can you sign the papers now? That only made her look more like the victim, and me more like the monster. Liam, Ronald was shaking with anger. If Ava hadn't knelt outside my study for a day and night, I'd never have let her marry you. And now she can't even keep a dog? I stayed unmoved. Ava leaves with nothing. End of discussion. Her
Full story bio.